Hi guys! Hi Instagram, hi Facebook, hi YouTube.
Hi YouTube's later.
Yeah.
Oh, actually today.
So today we're going to be doing our makeup, but we're actually starting a little series within our makeup stuff that we do, which we just named Underneath the Makeup. So we're just going to be... Well, do you want to try and describe it?
With underneath them, what we're gonna be doing. So basically,
Like for today.
Oh, for today.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we're gonna just be doing we're gonna just be talking about like our story time behind the like our base of the makeup, like what we like to not what we like to cover up, but I'm trying to think of the words, like how to best describe what we're doing.
Do you want me to describe it?
Yeah, my brain's just like, I can't.
Okay. So we're going to be doing our base makeup today. So what that includes is whatever we do that's not our eyes or eyebrows, lips, none of that stuff. Just the skin, what we do on our skin. And we're going to be describing what products we're using currently, how we use them with the techniques that we do. And we're also going to talk about underneath the makeup. So what that means is we're going to be saying why we wear that on our face, why we choose to do certain things, and what it means to us. And then talk about our past too, talk about how we used to do these things in the past and whether it gives us confidence or we did it because of other reasons. So we're going to be diving into the meaning behind why, as well as showing you how.
And we'll also be showing you guys pictures of ourselves.
Reference pictures.
Which is...
whatever we have.
God, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let's get started.
Don't mind me if I'm sniffling. It's because my allergies are getting to me again today, so that's great.
You always got the allergies.
I feel like I have like a hard booger up there. It's making me sick.
So do you want to go first? We're just going to popcorn back and forth.
Yeah, so I'm going to be going in with a poreless, e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And I'm just going to be putting this literally all over my face. I just take my finger and get as much as I can off and then just go to town with it, which I forgot that we don't have mirrors.
Oh, you can use one of my small mirrors.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna go to town with it. And since I have a big face, I need a mirror. Cause okay, thank you. Make sure I did get it. I don't know. I gotta make
sure. What does this primer do for you?
Oh, okay. I was like, what am I describing? Sorry, you guys. I'm just like, my mind's just somewhere else right now. But so what this does for me is just make sure that my pores are looking great, because my pores are not as great looking to me. Mm-hmm. Also, it just helps with keeping my foundation a little bit on and actually a little bit more, it looks flawless and stuff. I like this primer. It's actually better than my last primer that I used, a lot better. It just makes, honestly, it just makes my skin look nice when I have all my other makeup on. Because I don't want my makeup looking cakey. Like...
You like to look more like natural.
Yeah, I like to look a lot... yeah, I like to look natural. Aisha knows me the best. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But yeah.
And did you used to wear any primer like when you were younger or anything? Or when did you start wearing primer? Honestly, and why?
I didn't start wearing primer until like... I started getting back into makeup recently. So honestly, I never used primer back then. I was just saying to Aisha earlier too that like when I was younger, I never wore even foundation. Actually, I did wear foundation when I was like 11 when I first started doing makeup, or 10 or 11, but it was like the powdered foundation. And I think the reason why I stopped is because it made my face look so peely and like cakey that I was just like, yeah, no. So I didn't rock the foundation until later, until about like 19, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't think that I don't know. I thought I looked pretty without the foundation or something. I only wore just eyeshadow, like black eyeshadow and black eyeliner. I didn't even bother worrying about my face.
So when did you start using primer?
I would say like 2 years ago.
Okay.
I didn't know primer was a thing. Honestly, I just always put on my foundation. I didn't even use concealer either. I just used foundation. The only thing I used was foundation. Foundation.
Okay.
That's all I used.
Are you...
Sorry.
Is that all you want to say about primer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have anything else to say about it.
I'm using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer as well. So obviously we would both recommend this for you guys to try out. It's not that expensive. It lasts a long time. And if you want a more smooth base, very much recommend. And what I like to do is I take the back of my finger because it's just a little more hygienic. And I scrape it like that. And then I put it into small increments on my face. On my forehead, nose.
Sorry, you guys.
Down
Jeez.
here. And then cheeks. And then I just usually take like 2 fingers and just like rub it around. Just to cover it and smooth it into my skin. And just like Adriana, I didn't really used to wear primer. I think I started wearing primer probably when I was 17.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm like...
As I was saying, I didn't really start wearing it until I was like 17. Just because, again, like, I didn't know it was a thing either, and it's one of those things that you're like, is it necessary for my makeup? Like, is it actually going to make a difference? And I would say, like, I would just say don't wear primer.
Yeah.
And, unless you need to, like, if your makeup doesn't stay on all day, then you would need one. But that's pretty much all it's for. I just like a more natural look, and I like it to stay on all day, because some of the products that I tend to use won't stay on all day without a primer, so that's why I choose to use it. And yeah, so after I smooth it all around my face, I just let it sit there for a second, and that's all you have to do. You don't really, it's really easy. You just apply it basically wherever you want to smooth, and whenever I want a full base, I put it all over. But if I'm just doing like a light makeup, I'll only put it right here on my nose, basically my T-zone, and then just right here. So yeah, highly recommend the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next step. I just got this. I usually wouldn't support this brand, Revlon, because I know that they do tests on animals. But it's one of those things where I needed foundation, and I literally went to 3 stores 3 different times to look for this foundation that I use, and they did not have it. So I was like, well, I need one. This is what I can afford. This is what I can get. But when I do have the money to buy cruelty-free and more natural ingredients, I usually try to do that. But this is the Photo Ready Candid Natural Finish Anti-Pollution Foundation in the shade 120. You can't really see it, but... And this has like a little pump on it. And it has pretty good ingredients in it. A couple of ones that I would prefer not to put onto my face. But like I said, I didn't really have like a lot of choices. And this is in the color 120 Buff. So what I like to do is I like to just do a little pump at a time. And I like to apply my foundation with my hands because I feel like it gives me better coverage, and also I don't have to use as much product. Because like Adriana, I like a little bit like more of like a more natural base. So I just take that when I'm trying to do, obviously since I prepped my whole face, I'm going to be putting it all over my face today, but on a regular day, I would only put it in my T-zone, if any. Because sometimes I'm just like, do my eyes and I don't do my foundation. So yeah, I just do that in tiny little increments yet again to just not use as much product and smooth that all over my face. And now I'll talk about the reason behind why I wear foundation. So I would say I wear foundation just when I want to do something like really colorful, because it looks to me a little bit more cohesive, and it doesn't, sometimes I have like I have redness in my face and I have a birthmark right here on my forehead. So if I don't do that, sometimes it just makes those pop, and I don't really like that because it takes away from what I want to show, which is the color on my eyes. So that's what I use foundation for usually. And in the past, I didn't really wear foundation. Like when I was younger, like Adriana, I wore like powder foundation sometimes in middle school, but that was like not every day. That was like when I did wear makeup, which was like once a year probably. And then high school, my freshman year, I wore like makeup and dressed nice all the time. So that was like a part of my thing. But again, it was just the powder one, which I wouldn't recommend yet again because it just makes your pores and skin look like really bad. But it does look smooth from far away.
Yeah.
But from up close, it's like, no. And I never felt the need to wear like foundation because my skin wasn't perfect, because to be honest, I have never really had any skin problems. People have always told me that I've had beautiful skin, so I never really tried to cover it up. But I feel like the thing that I did when I started wearing it was because everyone else was doing it. I was like, well, all my friends wear foundation and they wear all this makeup, and that's honestly why I started doing it. And looking back now, obviously that was not like the right choice, and it didn't look good on me anyways, and I knew it didn't look good on me because I would put on the same amount of makeup and all these products and stuff, and it would look so bad on my skin. My skin was just like, please stop.
Yeah.
Don't do that. So eventually I learned that to do what I like and to only wear what's comfortable for me instead of trying to fit into what other people do and trying to be accepted by other people. So now I usually don't wear foundation, like I said. But if I do, I try to make it look like my skin because I don't like to cover up my imperfections. I kind of just like it to, like I said, be cohesive. So yeah, that's my story behind my foundation.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'll get started with mine. Oh, I forgot there's a candle there. I started shaking the table. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. That's the matte poreless one. And it's in the shade 128 Warm Nude. It's this one right here. So I'll show you guys how much I use because I have a big forehead. So I use a little bit extra, but hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta wipe my nose because I don't want to do that on camera because that's kind of disgusting.
Water.
Okay. So this is, That's good. That's good for now. I'm pretty sure that's a lot. Anyways, okay. Jeez. Put that down. So, this is about close to amount that I use. It's probably a little too much, but who knows, we'll see. What I do is just I bounce this I do this like all over my face, like on my forehead, nose, my cheeks and everything, and then even a little bit down to like my neck right here, so then I'm like all the same color because my face is a little bit lighter than the rest of my skin. And then I do somewhat my earlobes too to match me. I'm not saying that my foundation doesn't match me, I just like to be all the same color.
Cohesive.
Yeah. So, I didn't start, like I said, I didn't start wearing, I mean, I did for a little bit, like I said, in like middle school, elementary school days, but I didn't really wear it all the time because it made my face look gross and cakey. And that's just how the powder foundation was back in the day. I don't know how it is now. I know that there's like a powder foundation that's actually really good. It doesn't make your face look like that. God, this is fucking hard. This is hard not to do this without the mirrors. Oh my gosh. And my foundation is like running down my hand. So I'm like trying to catch it at the same time. Anyways, the only reason why I do foundation now, I didn't start doing foundation until about I was like 19 when I started working at Walmart because I felt the need that I needed to look good, especially because you're in front of a whole, like, you're seen by like a bunch of people, like hundreds of people every day at Walmart. And I hated that place. Anyways, but, yeah, I didn't really wear foundation when I was a teenager, because I thought I was the hot shit and everything, and I thought well, I know I look good, but I'm just saying, like, at the time I was like, oh, I'm pretty, I don't need makeup type of thing, but in a mean way, not in a good way. Excuse me. The reason why I wear foundation now is because when I do my makeup, which is rarely, I only do my makeup usually actually for just this, but I just cover up all my face because like I have a lot of redness. I have a lot of redness to my face, and also like I know I'm beautiful and stuff, but sometimes there's those days, and everybody knows how this is. Like, I have those days where literally I just want to I want to feel pretty and stuff, and I just want to like cover up the redness that's in my face and stuff, and I just want to look good. I just have those days, but lately I just not been wanting to wear makeup. I've gone all over the place. I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah, let's put him right here. There you go. Ow! My Monroe got caught in my tooth for a second because I opened my mouth. Oh no. It doesn't hurt that bad. It used to hurt way worse. People are like, when my friends would see me watch me play or watch me do makeup, sometimes like I do a live video because on my Facebook page, just because. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, it did roll over there.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Oh, fudge nuggets. I need a little bit more. Apparently, that wasn't enough. What was I talking about? I don't even know anymore. Sorry, guys. This is really bad for me. I'm like, today...
It's the allergies.
Yeah. Usually when my allergies are bothering me and stuff, I get really distracted. And then I completely forget what I'm talking about.
You have ADHD, right?
Yeah, and I have ADHD. If you guys don't know that, I tend to get distracted really easily. And also, like, I just completely forget what I'm talking about, too. So, it's not as bad as it used to be when I was a kid. I don't take drugs for that because I don't see the need to.
Yeah.
And also, it just makes you feel even worse, and I don't like that. And yeah, okay. So yeah, I just do cover up just because when I do it, I just like to cover up the redness on my face and make myself feel a little bit better make myself feel even more pretty and stuff. And I don't know. Is there anything that I missed? I could show you guys pictures of what I looked like before. We'll do that near the end. Should we do that near the end?
Well, you can do it when you're explaining, like, if whatever.
Like, okay, so I'll show you guys, like, what I looked like before. Like, what I'm saying is, like, I didn't wear foundation. Hold on. Like, here's a good picture because I didn't do my eyebrows either, so. But anyway, so this, here we go. I'll show you first. So this is what I looked like. This is when I was like 14. And this is before I did foundation. This is, like, I didn't do foundation, like, at all. I'll show you guys. It's really hard to do because of the thing. So, that was when I was 14. I didn't do foundation. I didn't do my eyebrows or anything. The only thing I did was pluck my eyebrows, whatever. Here's another picture. These are really cringy to me. Anyways, here's another picture. Gosh, it's really hard to see. Only did eyeshadow, no cover up whatsoever. I didn't do my eyebrows. And then I'll show you guys here's another picture. Here's a better picture too. That was when I was 15. 15. No. No foundation whatsoever. Again. 19? I think this is when I was 19. Yeah. I look like kind of sick in this one. And then this is when I started doing foundation and stuff in my eyebrows. I wasn't that great at doing it, but hey, it counted. And that was when I was 19. So. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next step. So, I usually, if I wear foundation, I'll set it. So, I use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in Fair. Because the translucent one's just a little backlashy, so I like to get one with a little bit of color in it. And I just like lightly set my face. I'm not going to set my full face today either because I'm doing more of like a lighter look. Because this is what I'm doing a mix of like what I usually do and then what I do when I do it a full face. So I'm taking just a small little brush and just patting that onto the areas that I need to set. So just areas that I get a lot of shine basically. So my T-zone, nose, and then right here, and my chin.
Gosh.
And then when I do a full face, I set my full face, usually. And I just use powder because it just gives you a better finish. And like I said, I get oily sometimes, so I like to use this. And I would recommend this to people if you want to buy powder. I don't remember exactly how much it is, but that's what I use. And
oh my gosh.
When I began to use powder, setting my foundation. So like at the beginning, I didn't know that you had to do that. So I wasn't doing that until like later on when I found out that you needed to set your foundation. So,
Oh my gosh.
Adriana, do you have powder for your foundation?
Oh no, I don't do that.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll just move on to the next thing.
I tried.
Are you doing bronzer?
I do concealer, then I do this and this.
Okay.
Oh, I'll do this, but I'm not gonna do my eyebrows because I'm sneezing too much right now.
Also, we're gonna do a separate video for eyebrows.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
We're just doing the base today, only the skin. So we're gonna do one of these videos that talks about what products we use, how we use them, and why, on a different chapter.
Yeah, so we're just doing the base of what we do, and I only have like literally 3 steps, and that's it.
I have 4 more. But you can
I'll just do the concealer then, and then I'll just wait for those other 2. So with my concealer, I use this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Makeup Stick conceal thing right here on Instagram. You can see it more closely with the Facebook. Anyways, so what I like to do is I like to do like a triangle on my forehead. So what I'm meaning is like an upside down triangle like this, and then I fill it in. It's a small one, and then do some concealing under the eyes. I like to put it all the way on this side and then go down like this. Beautiful. Do a line on my nose. Do the other eye. Mine's really easy. And then do a small triangle on the chin. Boom, voila. I don't...
boom, bada, bing.
Yeah. Not that complicated. And then I just pat it in. I don't set my concealer, which I want to try to do, but I need to find a good concealer that's gonna, I mean, not good concealer, but a good, powder, what was it called?
To set?
Yeah. A good setting powder that, won't make my face look peely, because like I said, I have issues with peeling right here on my forehead, right here on my nose, and sometimes this side doesn't like it. I don't know, my face is just weird. Like this side takes most of the color, this side doesn't. Mm-hmm. Sometimes this side doesn't. I don't know, it's just my face is just weird sometimes, you guys. Anyway, so I just pat this in. I'm trying to hurry up so I can get to Asia's.
It's okay.
Make myself look more awake. I've noticed that, my foundation and my concealer cracks, like, under it, like, doesn't, like, my lines underneath my eye, like, it has built up foundation and, concealer, and I don't know why.
It's because you need powder.
Yeah, because I fix it and stuff, but it still does it anyway, so I don't know.
Called creasing.
Oh, okay, that's what it's called. I don't know the technical terms. Okay, and then there's one eye. Beautiful. Now I do the chin. This is just to brighten up the spots on my face. That's all it's doing.
Yeah.
And sometimes I usually have acne on my chin or my forehead. Look! Wow! So pretty!
It actually looks really good.
Yeah, it's that primer, you guys. No joke. The primer literally makes my face look so much better. The primer that I used to have was good, but not as good as this one. This one makes my face look flawless with the concealing and foundation and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, I just use that to brighten up, like, the spots on my face, just usually on the under eyes and my forehead and stuff, because, yeah, I like to brighten up the spots. And I started recently doing the nose thing, but, yeah, I don't have anything else to say about that. So I'll let Asia take over for a bit.
Oh, okay. So after I set my foundation, I go in with bronzing just because I like to add some dimension into my face. I mean, I naturally have some like contours and stuff, but I like to exaggerate those a little bit when I have anything else on my face. So I'm using the Dragon Beauty Face Press Powder Palette, and I really love this. This is like probably my favorite face product that I own, just because the colors work really well. Like this looks really dark, obviously, like for me, because I'm a very lighter skin tone, but it actually works well if you blend it in. It's more of like bronzing versus contouring kind of thing. And then it comes with these two blushes and these two really pigmented highlighters that are like super boom. So I like to just take mostly this one. Obviously you guys can tell I hit pan on this. I use this one just like a dabbing a little bit. I wouldn't go full on with this because then it would be like mud on my face. So I just take this fluffy brush that's kind of like angled sideways. And the brushes that I'm using are from Ovani, which is like something set I bought on Amazon when I first had a job, so when I was 17. So I just take it and I swirl it around back and forth a couple of times. Then I dab onto that color and swirl it back to like blend that color in. Then I'll take that on my jawline and I go up right here and then up the side of the face and down towards the jaw. And I do the same thing on the other side, behind the ear, next to the ear, then down. And then I'll blend it fully out later, but the reason why I like to do that is to just define my jawline a little bit, and create, like I said, more shadows. Yeah, okay. And then I do the same exact method, swirl, 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 dab, dab, swirl. And then I go into my cheekbones, and I like to take it not right here where a lot of people put it, but I put it higher right here because it's gonna end right here instead of ending down here, if that makes sense. Because if you blend it right here, it's gonna end right here, which is not where my natural contour is. You have to put it higher if you want it to hit where your natural contour is, which mine is right here. So I take it and I swirl that around. And I just go back and forth. You want to go light first to get the blending in, and then you go in darker afterwards. So like now, I'm going to go in a little bit darker, go more into that darker shade. Like that. And I just go back and forth with the brush. And again, I never used to wear bronzer when I was younger at all. A lot of these things I just like didn't wear them because I didn't know that they were a thing. And then again, like I didn't know how to use them. I didn't know what they were used for or what the point of them was. But you learn after a while and then test the products out on yourself and see what you like to do. And I just like it because I do have a very fair skin tone to just give me some something to work with, you know, other than just like a blank slate. So I'm doing the same thing on the side. I'm still learning with the bronzing and stuff, so that's why I'm like, I don't want to do it today. And for some odd reason, it always looks darker on camera. It always looks dark on camera, and it's really not. Yeah. Okay, and then I have that on. And then I like to contour my nose just because I like the way that it looks. When I was younger, I was insecure about the size of my nose because in our family, you guys, I don't know if we've said this before, but we're Hispanic, we're Mexican, we're mostly Mexican out of anything else. Our mom's Mexican, our dad's from Mexico, and his parents are from Mexico. Well, we're just...
Sorry.
Okay.
Well, our grandma is from Spain. Our grandpa is from Mexico. So,
yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Crap, I just lost my train of thought. Okay. Where I was going with that is, we have big noses because of that. Like, it's just a family thing, and, like, this little bump that I have on the side of my nose, almost everyone in our family has that. Adriana is gifted. She doesn't have it. She has her mom's side of the family's nose, but a lot of the Vegas have the Vega nose, and that's what they call it. Our grandpa has it. My dad has it. Pretty much all his brothers have it. My cousins have it. My brother has it. I have it. Except mine's not as bad as the other ones. Thank God.
Yeah.
But the point of the story of that was, like, when I was younger, I had a big nose for my face. So I grew into it now, but I still like to make it look sculpted. Not that I don't like my bump. I love my bump now, but I used to be really insecure about it back then. But I didn't know about nose contouring back then, or else I would have been walking around with a really bad nose contour. But now I like to just take an angled fluffy brush like this, and I take it into, same thing, mostly this shade, couple dips in that, back and forth, and then I go on the bridge of my nose and try to find, like, the smallest part of it and sweep it down.
That's so funny.
This. And then I bring it towards my brow. Like that. And it looks crazy at first because you don't want it to be so harsh unless you like it to be harsh. But I like to do it more natural, but at first it's going to look crazy because I feel like you kind of have to, like, put on a lot and then blend it out for it to look good. Or at least on me, that's what I feel like I have to do. So.
That's so funny that she was insecure about her nose, because I was insecure with my nose because I thought I had a really big nose. I still feel like I have a big nose. I think that's why I got, like, piercings and stuff on my nose, because I just, like, I feel like it makes my nose a little bit smaller. I don't know why. Now I'm like, I'm okay with it, but I still, like, feel like I have a huge nose.
Yeah.
Like, eventually when I have the money, I'm going to go get another piercing on my nose.
I thought you were going to say you were going to get a nose job.
No.
I was going to be like, I like your nose, don't do that.
No. I used to think that I had a pig, my nose looked like a pig nose when I was a kid. I was very insecure about my nose.
Well, you did have a big nose, though. We all had big noses, because even on Mom's side, I feel like they have big noses. But it's just, like, a different kind of big.
Yeah, like, I thought mine looked like a pig nose, though. For some odd reason. Because I thought my nose was like this.
Lifted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, I was very insecure with my nose. But, yeah. I got, like, my nose pierced this when I was 14. I've had this piercing for a long time.
Yeah.
Anyways, and it made me feel a little bit more secure with my nose, and then I got my septum pierced, and now I want to get another piercing on my nose, but on this side.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm taking the spot, but yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna continue and taking the same shade, and now I create, like, a little line at the top, like a little shadow. And then a little bit underneath as well. Just like this, like by my nostrils. Let me look and see if that's the shape I'm trying to do. Yeah, I try to make it look more like round at the tip. Just a little bit. Yeah, like that. Like, again, like I said, it might look kind of crazy on camera, but it'll look good at the end. You guys will see. And after that, I'm going to put, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, bronzer still. Okay, so then I just do a little bit of bronzer on my forehead. Just because I like the shape of it. Just mostly for, like, warmth, not really for shaping. I just put it, like, everywhere. And just blend. just like that. Now, this is Dragon Beauty Transformation Face Powder. So this is just a brightening powder that I would highly recommend to everyone as well. Oh my gosh, it's so exposed you can't even see it. There you go. Now can you see it? There you go. So, like I said, this is just a brightening powder. So I use this to clean up my bronzer before I blend it out. So I just tap into both the colors and then I take it on the side and sharpen that contour like that. And it looks crazy at first. You can see dark and light, but once you blend everything together, it doesn't look bad. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then I take this on my nose as well, up the bridge, the middle of my forehead, and around here because I have some redness. Across my cheeks right here. Clean up. And then on my chin. Again for redness. Okay. And I literally did not learn about this until like last year. Or actually the middle of 2019. So that's when I got this, I think. Or the end of 2019. I don't know when this came out, but pretty much when this came out, I got it. So yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all talk.
Okay. I think I'm gonna just do the blush and the highlighting real quick. I'm gonna do both of the steps. Okay, so I'll do this one. I've had this for a long time, so I don't know if they still have this, but this is just e.l.f. like blush. It's just regular pink blush. You guys can see it. I just stole my mirror.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna just use this brush. It's a powder brush. I didn't know that. I've had this brush for a long time too, so this is just an e.l.f. powder brush. I just use this to put my my blush on. If you guys see me fidgeting, it's just because, like we said, I have ADHD, so, and I put this right here, or I usually put my contour, or my bronzer, but it's okay. Mm-hmm. I don't put that much on. I like to put a little bit because, like I said, my other side of my face likes to take most of the blush, and so I don't want to look like a clown. And I just swoosh it, go in circles. Beautiful. Then we go on the other side, tap, tap, because the shit is really noticeable. Okay. I'm just going on the side again. Oh, anyway, sorry. I got distracted because my hair looks really light, like a light brown on the side. Huh. I haven't seen my natural hair color in a long time, so I'm getting shocked right now. My hair is getting longer.
I forgot that this is natural. I forgot that we shaved your hair.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought this was dyed.
No. Why is it showing up so much on that side?
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I'm going to add just a little bit more blush on this side because it's showing up way more on my other side than...
This smells really good.
I can't smell anything, and my nose is starting to run again. Okay, so we're done with that. Mine's really easy, really simple. And then highlighting. Give me a second, my nose is starting to run again. Ugh. I know, I feel like I'm probably trying to rush. Oh, shit.
Her piercing just fell.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'll just finish and then I'll look for it. So, oh my gosh, you guys.
Well, I think they understand why you're trying to rush because
yeah. I don't want to wear this makeup anymore. I just want to take it off because my allergies are really getting to me right now. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna go in with this
Mega Glow.
Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade 333B Golden Flower Crown. I think this is the one that Asia gave me.
Yeah, it's too dark for me.
Yeah, it's a perfect shade for me. So I'm gonna go in with this, and I'm using this highlighting brush. Yes, it's a pretty big highlighting brush. It's by e.l.f. This is cheap. I bought this one like a couple years ago, actually. So get that shit out of my way. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna go in right here. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna do like an L shape right in here. So this is what I like to do with my highlighter. I usually like to do like 3 swipes of this in the same spot, but I'm gonna go with 2 because my face is not, I'm losing my tan and it's looking a little bit darker on my face lately, the highlighting powder, so I just don't want to make it look too dark, and I'll go the same spot on the other side of this face. I don't know my techniques or what they're called.
Technical terms.
Yeah, the technical terms. Like I said, I'm not that, like, I mean, I've been doing makeup for a long time, but a lot longer than Asia, obviously, because I'm older, but I'm just like, I don't know the names for these things. Okay, and then this is when I go and do the bridge of my nose. I highlight the bridge of my nose, and I do the tip of my nose. This is what I like to do. You don't have to do it, but this is what I like to do. And then I like to do a little bit of highlighting on the, what is the Cupid bow or whatever? I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, sorry. Yeah. And then that's it. I don't do a lot. Ugh, excuse me. I like to highlight a lot, but I'm just like not in the mood for it right now. As you guys can see. And I'm losing my crap, so now I gotta look for my ball while she does this, so I can put it back in.
So the next product that I'm going to be talking about
Oh, shit. Sorry, my nose. I mean, my
okay,
lip.
so I'm going to be using this e.l.f. product. And this is like a cream blush. It's in Peach Perfection. So I just swirl my finger in this, and you can see a little bit of color on there. I like to go like a little by little, because if you pack this on, it's going to be a little bit hard to blend. But yeah, I just go in with that, and I tap it on the higher points of my cheek to draw my face upwards. And that looks good. Just a little bit. I don't put on too much. Sometimes I'll put on a lot, but it just has to go with the look, you know. So now I'm going to do the other side. Same thing, just dip and tap. And then I just tap it on and then like kind of smudge it a little bit with my finger. So, ooh, that was a little too high. Like towards your temples a little bit. Really don't bring it down too much if you're trying to get like a heightened look, or at least that's what I do for my face. I know everyone's face is different. Okay. Make sure they're even. Yup.
Tap, tap, tap in.
Okay. And blush has actually been one of the things that I've worn for a while. One of the things that I wear like when I'm barefaced, just because I feel like when you add a little bit of like pink or a little bit of like orange or color to your face, I don't know, it just makes me want to smile more, because I'm just like, my cheeks look so pretty, you know, so I gotta smile. But yeah, that's why I wear blush. There's just a little cute story behind it, but nothing about insecurities or nothing like that. I just really like it. If anything, when I was younger, I was like scared to wear makeup because I didn't want to be seen as like trying too hard, or seen as like needing to, because I feel like that's kind of like how it was like looked at. It was like, oh, she's wearing makeup, like why is she doing so much? But now I'm just like, the more, the better, like, for you to express yourself kind of thing. And like I said, it's for you, it's not for anyone else, and you shouldn't, when you're doing your makeup, being like, oh, are they gonna like this? You should be asking yourself,
do you like it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do I feel confident? Do I feel powerful? Do I feel beautiful? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
And if the answer is no, I would either recommend to take a break from makeup and learn to love yourself, like, bare and find qualities within yourself that you like. Like for me, I didn't like my nose. Now I love my nose because I grew comfortable with it, you know, and I had to do things to like bring me into wanting to embrace it, that kind of thing. So or just like, I don't know, spend some time with yourself and do some soul searching for yourself. And connect with yourself, do things that you like to do to grow more love for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I always, after I'm done with my base, before I put on my highlighter, blend everything all together just to make sure nothing's too harsh. So like before, the contour was very harsh compared to the white in the contour, but now, well, this side needs a little bit more blending. But now it's a lot more natural than it was before. Okay. And then I have one more product to use today, and I'm going to be using my favorite highlighter of all time, which is Spoon Super Shock Cheek Pearlized Highlighter from ColourPop. And ColourPop, I'm pretty sure, is vegan and cruelty-free, or I don't know if they're vegan, but I know that they're cruelty-free. So, I like to wear highlighter because it's just fun. And it helps you, like, pop, like, you catch the light and you feel, like, I don't know. It's just fun. So I take it on my nose to accentuate that little contour that I do. I do it on, like, just the tip right here and then out to the side so it catches the light when you move. And then I do it on the bridge of my nose to, again, accentuate that contour. I do it right here in the middle because that catches light, so I pretty much try to put it everywhere it catches light. I put it, bless you, underneath my brows. I put it underneath the other one, and I have like a birthmark underneath this brow right here too.
Oh my
I
gosh.
have a couple of birthmarks on my face. And then same thing, Cupid's bow, but I kind of just put it like in the middle because I feel like it catches the light a little bit better. Bless you. And then I don't always put it on my cheeks. Sometimes I will. It's same with the nose. I don't always put it on my nose. But when I do, I just take it at the highest point right here.
Oh my gosh.
And bring it up. A little bit more. More. If you guys know where that's from, comment. Okay, other side. And if you guys notice that my skin has a natural glow, it's because of my moisturizer that I use. And we could do a skincare video if you guys want.
Yeah. She has more things that she does for her face.
I do a lot of self-care routines, like, because I found that I treat myself better when I treat myself better. So, lastly, what I do, the last step, is concealer. And this is the one that I've used on this channel a couple of times. It's the Glossier Stretch Concealer, and I highly recommend this for people that don't like concealer, because this is more natural, and I don't know, I feel like it just wears a lot better. So I'm going to be taking that on any blemishes that I want to cover up, which is usually just on my chin. I have a couple of acne scars because I went to Crater Lake with some friends, and their freaking camp there, not to be a hater, but it was horrible only because the dirt that they filled the place with is like dust. It's like you're at a festival, but worse. So all my pores were clogged, even though I was washing my face. And I got horrible acne from it, and my skin is still recovering, like, the acne scars from that. So, ever since I came back from there, it has not been the same. Yeah, I would not recommend staying at their camp because of that. There's camps that are next to it that are really fun to go to. And I would recommend going to Crater Lake, but just like the camp there, oh gosh, oh no. Just the camp there is not it.
It's not it, sis.
I just stabbed my nails that I need to clip into my blush, and then it just got all over me. But we're all good.
Oh my goodness.
So I put that on, and then I just blend around, not on the places where I put it, because I feel like if you do it on top, it takes off the product that you put on. So just lightly blend around. Yep.
Asia's face looks flawless.
And I do this because, again, cohesiveness, but most of the time when I do my everyday makeup, I won't cover these up unless it's like an active one that's like super red and annoying. There's a cat hair. But yeah. And the last, very, very last step that I do is I spray my face with water yet again to set everything in. Because I just like it to soak into my skin, you know, really become a part of me. And then I just have this little fan that I got from the World Market. And set it.
Now you guys can see how bad my allergies are.
Yes. We're lucky enough that they haven't been like that before.
Yeah.
But that is the end of this video. I hope that you guys are gonna enjoy this series, whoever is going to tune into this. And again, if you guys want to come to our lives, it'd be awesome. We want to have that community here. We did have a couple of people showing up at the beginning, but now we haven't really had anyone here. But we really want people to come, so like if you want to hang out, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
The next time we'll either be talking about lips, eyes, or eyebrows, something like that, where again we'll break down the products, what we do, and the story behind it. But this has been Underneath the Makeup, and we did our base makeup today. And
I promise the next time will be a lot better. I just, for me at least, because yes. I'm sorry, like I wasn't expecting my allergies to be this bad. Yeah, usually if I'm usually better at talking about what I'm doing and stuff, but today I'm just like, my allergies are like wanting to bother me.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I'm forgetting what I'm talking about, and I'm like, I just want to get this crap over with. Not that it's not that bad or anything, it's just for me, I just like, I don't like to do things when I'm allergies are this bad. And I tend to get a little like irritable and pissy, so I'm like, let me just do this really quick. And I'm not trying to be like that.
Yeah.
And I know we're trying to bring good vibes and stuff. It's just like when my allergies are like this, I'm like, I try to be in the best mood, but it's really hard for me because I'm getting really annoyed because my nose is runny, I'm sneezing, and my eyes are itchy and watery. So I'm like, yeah. But anyways, if you guys would like to check out our socials, they're on here on our Facebook. They're all linked down now. So if you guys want to go check out any of our socials, they're literally all linked on our page.
Instagram too.
Yeah, and YouTube, it will be on the description. Instagram, it's on our posts.
We need it. It's counting down. You can only do an hour, I think.